the intel or information on our desk is that Canadian have raised Biafra flag in their government house.
How possible?
How possible is this? The man that oversees Africa countries under UN have lived in Africa for years. I understand the game. How African countries are very callous. They love power. And they have done so many things under diplomatic relationship between African countries in diaspora and give them freedom and that.
Are you talking about the activists?
I'm talking about the African ambassador, the white man ambassador to Africa. So he told us that he was in diaspora, in abroad for assignment for years. Now he had come back. As he came back, and he said Biafra must be restored. A mount, because he has mount in the government. Before you do that, which means they have agreed. So by counting like this, you are right. It's number 6. Our flag.
The Biafra flag.
Biafra flag. Now, plus when Brufen and Alewai came, and they petitioned Nigeria, DSS, to International Criminal Court. That was life. Then, as UN was in meeting, so all the cases in Africa, Biafra was number 1. Afghanistan, number 2. And other people that want to pull out. So they brought the petition to UN Security Council. That is where the secret matters are being discussed. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Allen White said, go and ask about me. I've been giving African country independence. He mentioned all of them. And now I tell you, even though it might be tough, but it doesn't matter, that Biafra are going to hear victory. And Biafra must be declared. And it's obvious. Are you getting it?
Sure.
So the Biafra case is not something that even our intel is now that the army is being given date to quit in Biafra land. Every forces in Biafra land are being given date to quit. Now, I will not doubt that because as far as the logo of a nation portrayed by its flag and other things, Abi. Now, do you, as a media, do you see Nigeria flag in Biafra land? Have you? The truth is that because you people are taking the matter for granted. If you take it serious as a media, you make your research. No flag in Biafra land, no even bank, no company. Tell me, when your flag is no more there, it's not another territory. Why is there they never go and flag all the flags, both in their barracks, in government houses? Is it not progress? I'm asking you. Is it not progress? We are not afraid of the doubting Thomases. So, Bible says something, says, signs and wonders are following that believe. Unbelief is a sin. Signs and wonders are following that believe. Biafra is here. And there is sign God is showing everybody. Whether you believe or not, or you know, concern us. But we are heading to our promised land. No flag, no coat of arms, nothing. Look at what happened. You know, these people are liars. When they disturb them, say no election in Biafra, no campaign. They came out and all of them said they don't suspend campaign, they will not do again. What did they do? So these people are criminals. They still they hide and they see their reward. And Oba, Patrick Ifeanyi, capital lawyer, came to Ladepo and Alaba to do campaign. How on earth, in the constitution of the Nigeria or constitution of the international community, state government election, not general, state, only one state, you left all the state around you, the same people, come to another people territory in Lagos to do campaign. Tell me, if this country is working, he should be arrested and Lagos state government, because if they don't give him the audacity, he will not fly in. It's against his own constitutional. Because of what? Money. That's what I'm talking about. We worship money in this country. I keep on telling you, we worship money. I receive him payout. How can it happen? Is it possible? No. Tell me. Wait, say the country has gone. It's in shambles. They are just trying to manipulate people, lying to people. How can in a country like this, a governor in another territory pass all the state and come to another territory? They do. So Lagos state government need to answer. They have an explanation. But they will not do it because they are the same people. Because they know what they are doing. And nobody's talking. They say it's a normal thing. They say it's a normal thing. Tomorrow now, you say, Nigeria go better. Nigeria go better. Or we punish that mouth. Tomorrow now, if Nigeria will continue to exist, councillor, ordinary councillor, will come to Abuja, they do campaign. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So that's how they rule. But the main thing is that we are out of Nigeria. Biafra is gone and gone for good. So they will continue. Remember something happened. NADECO, National Electoral Commission. I didn't say INEC. The overall that gives certificate that oversees anything about election under including INEC. INEC is under electoral listing. On Tuesday, published, you know, we are the people, the ancient ones. Master Kalu sees. He said, nothing like election. Nothing like election. They say, for them to make it public. Anybody that are parading about 2023, they should forget about election. Election will not hold unless they restructure. Or give referendum. Let everybody know where to belong. Apart from that, nothing like election 2023. He said, let me reply to Tinubu. NADECO head is not Igbo man that head it, Yoruba. Say, let me tell Tinubu. And they know they will nothing like election 2023. They are deceiving people. Now their money, they want to useless. NADECO. Are you getting it? So we have been telling them that nothing like election, and another election is coming. That's why they are doing everything they want to do. They are just wasting their time. It no hold. We didn't say they will not. We didn't tell them that they will not call result. They will call him now, but for we to say place, nothing like that. Do you understand? We are the blessed generation, blessed tribe. So we go for something that is good. We die for others. We show examples. Like what Igbos or Biafra means. Ndibo, the ancient people all over the world, we are the ancients. Even America don't understand. So when they call you, yeah, no, I know you are just wasting your time. Even in Yoruba Palace, we are the one before we leave them, we give them to Yoruba the start. We were there in their palace. We are the first person there. Are you getting it? So I want to make a very clarification now that it doesn't matter how long, but what matters how well. You kill us, we kill you. That's what Michael said. At the end, Biafra comes. That's where we are. Save with disobedience. That's what we are practicing. Save for what? Disobedience. We don't want to see anything reflecting Nigeria in our territory. That's why I was trying to, the analogy I did. They brought him from Kenya on 29 June. The same set of people, federal government of Nigeria told you. Are we the one that told you? Told you and declared that nnamdi is in their custody in DSX, that they have brought him to court. That's number one. The same information minister, Lai Mohammed, spoke, and all the functionaries spoke. We are not the one that said anything. Then it was allowed for the lawyer, our lawyer, and family to visit him Monday, Thursday. The first visitation, anchored by a Ejiofor, our lawyer, went and came and told us that our leader is there.
Okay.
And he was traumatized to the point of death because they injected him in Kenya. Since then, he has been going there, and he is our lawyer. After that, I think a month, Brufin came. They treated him like nobody because they don't follow the rule of law, because they don't know the standard of Brufin. And he made comments. I'm going to take Buhari as a person, federal government as a body, DSX as a body, Kenya to Hague, International Criminal Court, which he did for denying him to see his client and bill them for damages and defamation. Then that apart, after that, the staff, Israeli, in our radio Biafra in Israel, they came and visited him and spoke together. They left. Are you getting it? Now, Ejiofor has been going with Ejimako. The same confirmation.
Okay.
Are you getting it? Now, these people, 21 they give us, is approaching 2 days now. Told the people who want to listen to gullibles, who want to listen to their deceit and manipulations, that their own self is not in a good state of health, that they want to fly him to India. Why our lawyer visited him on Monday. They made that statement on Tuesday. First and foremost, the first time in that June they brought him, we apply his release for him to take his health condition. They refused. Are you getting it? How we are not cutting anything?
I'm getting you.
They refused. Now, our leader, both spiritually, physically, mentally, is alert through the help of Tuko Kikabiama. Now they want to manipulate their own self, not us, because we are more wiser than them. Because 21 is 2 days to come, a week, 2 weeks to come now. So they told themselves, and we have told them, we are not asking you. We know that you will not come. Before this statement, we told them last month, we know you are not coming. The only thing we want from you is we demand his release automatically, unconditionally. Release him, free him, because they did the same thing on August in Abia State High Court. They did not come. This 70-day postman, did they come? They did not. So we know. And this is the last time our leader will be with them. And they know. There is pressure from everywhere. Now, confirmation, Chitorago, the actor, the man of 65 years in the entertainment industry in Hollywood, was caught and do what? Detained by army. You see how they manipulate people. After army has no right to arrest people. Oh. This is the lawless country. Oh. They arrest him, traumatize him. After they see that they're dissing, they went together and decide what to do to fool people. On that Friday, army said they don't release him. You know, this 1 hour, 2 hours, DSS can't carry him. This is how they rule. They are hypocrites. Then, when the man finally came out, is it on Monday or on Tuesday this week? Yes. He was interviewed. He was celebrating the release. But he was saying something. They were asking him, they came to tell him, yes, that's how they do. Please, sir, we are going to be releasing you. Please don't talk about Biafra when you are being released. He told them that, he said something that the place he is underground. I learned that Mars is upstairs, underground upstairs. He asked the DSS, please, can you do a favor for me? Can I see this man? Let me just talk to him. Let me just see him in my eyes, please. That the man you are holding, you don't know him. This is an idol. We worship him, but you don't understand. He told them that again. He said the attire he wore was not only one where they born. He saw so many different varieties. And when time comes, he will be sharing it, both the cap, everything. And nobody can stop him to talk about Biafra. That is apart. So, what am I trying to summarize? For the question whether our leader is there, is 200% there. And international community is aware of him and are being monitored.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Basir, for that. Talking about the fact that you mentioned earlier that on the 21st, which is the court hearing day, that you already know that he will not be brought to the court, does this mean that the indigenous people of Biafra already have another strategy to get him out of the DSS custody?
By the events that have been folded all this while, going by the strategy, the movement, the character, the federal government showed, both in the state, high court in Abia State, we know them more than they do know themselves. They will not come because they are afraid. That's why they made that comment, the spring job Malami. Do you understand? But our demand is not for them to come to court. Or we are telling them, release him anyhow you know about it. Release him. That's what we are asking them for. Any other strategy, they know to release him. That's what we want.
Okay, so I guess we have to wait till the 21st of this month to see how it all unfolds.
Good.
Thank you very much, Mr. Baseo.